Hey guys, hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Laser, and today we're on the Heroes of the Storm PTR, trying desperately to get a game, but it doesn't appear like that is happening anytime quick. There's barely anybody on the PTR, but I wanted to check out the Sonya Rework. In case you didn't know, Sonya was one of my, I don't know, top 10 played heroes, something like that. Every time I used to go for rank, Sonya was one of my choices. I loved the hero, and Blizzard came out with a rework. Most people are very excited for it, and I don't blame them. To be honest, after I tried in try mode, I did the math, I went over the changes time and again, and to be honest, it doesn't honestly look that good. But anyway, let's go over the changes. Talent at level 1 block has been removed, Furious Blow has been moved to level 16, and it's got a new functionality. Every 4th Seismic Slam deals 40% more damage and costs no Fury. The Fury cost late game wasn't much of an issue, the 40% extra damage is not bad, but level 16, on the same tier with Nerves of Steel. New talent, Tough as Nails. This is going to be our damage mitigation against basic attacks at level 1. Every 12 seconds gain a stack of block and grant 75 physical armor against the next hero basic attack. Stores up free charges, and cooldown, this is the interesting part, cooldown refreshes 200% faster while Fury is active. You might be wondering what the hell is Fury active. That is your movement speed buff from using heroic or basic abilities from her trait. So this is where your damage mitigation is gonna come in. I like this change, especially against basic attack heroes. While you're in the middle of a fight, obviously you're gonna be able to keep that 200% faster cooldown going. So I think this is a very interesting talent for her level 1. Level 4, Focused Attack removed. This is a big blow to Sonya. People seem to glanced over it like it was nothing, but this is an actual big deal. Focused Attack was a wonderful talent for her. For murking, for team fights, for pretty much everything. Shadow Ground W, new functionality. Seismic Slam deals 75% damage to all targets hit, and its splash damage travels 66% further. Now with this one, what you can try to do is hit the main tank, okay, hit the front line and try to get that splash damage onto the back line. But as always, the Seismic Slam damage is not huge, even though 75% damage to all targets it hits. So there is that. You can try with this one to kind of hit the back line. Keep in mind that the Seismic Slam travel path is directly correlated to Sonya's positioning. How are you facing your target? So that's gonna be a bit tricky. Mercenary Lord has been removed. Because of this change right here, Sonya can no longer do boss at level 7. We tried it on the PTR, can't do it anymore. Didn't try level 10, so there's that. New talent, Battle Rage active. Passively increases damage dealt to mercenaries by 25%, but what this talent does not have is the damage mitigation, which you needed to merc at level 7 against the boss. Activate to heal yourself for 10% of Sonya's maximum health. 30-second charge cooldown stores up free charges. Now what they don't tell you here is that there is a 5-second cooldown between using the charges. So you can't spam your charges like 10, 20, 30% of your maximum health in a second or something like that. There is a 5-second cooldown between using the charges. So all in all, this, to be honest, is rather underwhelming. 10% of Sonya's maximum health ain't that much to begin with, and you also gotta wait 5 seconds before you pop the charges. Useful while murking, obviously. Just, to be honest, I don't think it's as good as the previously Mercenary Lord. Level 7, Follow Through has been removed. Now I'm fully aware that not a lot of people played with Follow Through because there's another good option at this tier. I think Poison Spear, Slavic, was at level 7, if I remember correctly?
Yeah.
So Poison Spear was the meta from what I can remember. However, for me and my basic attack build for Sonya, which I enjoyed so much, Follow Through was the way to go, and that is gone now. Ferocious Healing also removed. Good riddance to bad news. Nobody really used this. This was a dead talent. Shot of Fury has been moved to level 1 and now has new functionality. Activate to instantly gain 50 Fury, 40 seconds cooldown on this one. After casting Seismic Slam, your next basic attack deals 40% more damage. Now obviously, if you're gonna go still want to go for a basic attack build, this would be the way to go. The Fury, well, the Fury generation can be useful at times, so this is actually interesting. I do like this talent. It's gonna be up to you if you're gonna go for damage mitigation, for Tough as Nails, or would you want to go for Shot of Fury. Moving on to level, what is it, 13, because at level 10 nothing really changed for the heroics. They did change something nice at 20, but we'll get to 20. Aftershock has been removed, okay. Spell Shield, however, has been removed. This was a big chunk of mitigation against spell damage dealers, and it was replaced with a new talent called Ruthlessness. Whirlwind deals an additional 50 damage to heroes below 43% health. This damage does not generate additional healing. To be honest, at level 13, usually you get defensive talents, and Sonya is still a warrior. I'm surprised at this. This is such an inconsequential talent for Sonya. Besides, do you really want Sonya to chase low targets, or do you want something like a Genji or an Illidan, actual killers? I don't like this at all. I don't like the level 13 tier at all, simply because there's no more mitigation here to be had. Without Spell Shield, Sonya is a whole lot more squishier. Moving on to 16, Imposing Presence has been removed. I don't think this is that big of a deal, to be honest. New talent, we got Giant Slammer. This is a form of Giant Killer. Seismic Slam deals additional 2% of heroes' maximum health as damage. So you know with Sonya you're gonna be able to keep up spamming your W ability, your Seismic Slam, and with this you're gonna be able to melt high HP targets, stuff like Cho'Galls or any other tank for that matter. New talent Rampage. This passive increases basic attack damage by 25%. Basic attacks decrease the Ancient Spear's cooldown by 0.75. Good talent. Definitely this is a very nice talent, but I don't think tier 16 is where you should have it. This is more something for 4 or 7. This is a good talent, especially if you want to build more into Spear, and there's a really cool talent at level 20 that will kind of encourage you towards that. Anger Management has been removed. Nexus Blades has been removed. Very rarely would I have picked up Nexus Blades, but if you wanted to go full ham on basic attacks, this was the way to go. It provided CC and extra basic attack damage. Ignore Pain. Armor has been reduced from 75 to 60. Now this is quite the nerf, I want to say. 75 armor is a big deal. Basically you would mitigate 75% of all incoming damage because it's general armor, not physical or spell armor, for the duration, which is 4 seconds. When you hopped into a team fight, this is what you wanted to pop, and this would have kept you healthy. You're still gonna be able to mitigate a whole lot of damage, but considering we don't have Spell Shield anymore, this is quite the nerf, if you ask me. Composite Spear moved from level 7 and it has new functionality, increases Ancient Spear's range by 50%. Hitting an enemy hero with Ancient Spear grants 25 armor for 4 seconds. Now you're gonna be able to keep this armor up, especially if you took the cooldown reduction talent from your basic attack, so you can keep on rolling into 25 armor. And there's also another cool kind of combo I noticed while trying out things on the PTR. You can get the increased range from Composite Spear and the leap, and if you want to engage somebody from half a screen away, from a full screen away actually, you can do that. You jump in with Composite Spear and then leap on their heads. That actually can work quite nicely, though I doubt it's gonna be meta. So this is a cool talent, again, very nice talent. I love this one. The problem is it's on level 20 when you have Ignore Pain. Even with the nerfed version, I still think it's the way to go, because again, I don't have that much mitigation anymore. You still have Nerves of Steel, but keep in mind, Nerves of Steel, as always, isn't that huge of a mitigation cooldown. New talent, Striding Giant, and I do love this one. Check it out. Wrath of the Berserker increases maximum health by 10% and grants Striding Giant ability while it's active. While Wrath of the Berserker will be up on your 1 key, you will have one additional ability called Striding Giant. Striding Giant can be activated to become unstoppable for 2 seconds, 30 seconds cooldown. So you're already hard to stop when you have your Wrath of the Berserker up, and with this one you're just gonna be a pile driving machine. Absolutely awesome. I love it, but once again, it's at level 20. If you would build this functionality into level 10 though, it would probably be way too strong. And those are the changes. I apologize to you guys. I've been trying all day to get a game on the Heroes of the Storm PTR with my buddy over here, with a lot of buddies actually, but it's simply not happening. As for the changes strictly on paper and what I have tried in try mode, I am not a fan. My playstyle doesn't fit these new changes, and I know that Blizzard keeps talking about build diversity. I honestly don't see it. I see this as a big nerf to Sonya, and we're probably gonna get more additional changes in the months to come. Thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite channel, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Please let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts on the new Sonya. I'm off, guys. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye.